City Morning Show.
Good morning, and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show, folks. It's Wednesday, and it's a lovely, beautiful morning. Like we say, oh, what a beautiful morning, oh, what a beautiful, beautiful day today. Robert Checker Usher, as we want to say good morning to our folks across the country. We say good morning to our friends all the way there in Peine, Punta Gorda. Good morning to Punta Gorda today. Also, our friends there in Danriga, you just can't pass Mango Creek and Placencia and say hello. We say hello to you all as well. We say good morning to our friends there in Capital City, Belmopan. We go all the way to Benque Viejo del Carmen, San Jose Socots, and San Ignacio Santa Elena. Good morning to you all today, our friends here in the city, and my great friends in San Pedro, La Isla Bonita. We say good morning to the donkey there at San Pedro, you know. The man gone on a boat too. The last time the man come back, I said, where make the boy? He said, boy, I gone overseas. I tell him, where you guys say San Pedro? I tell him, only one sea, you know. Not overseas, but you're going overseas. Say, but I'm going to come back so that sea. So, good morning to you. Our friends here in Orange Walk and Corozal, we say good morning to you all. And welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show. This is Robert Checker Usher with you this lovely, beautiful, beautiful Wednesday morning. Folks, as you know, we'll be joined by RC1 and Easy Glenn in a very short while. But what we need to do, we need to, as we wake up this morning, you know, we give thanks and praise for the night that the good Lord has blessed us through the night and gave us that blessing to wake up bright and early this morning. And at this time, we will be linking with our sister-in, you know, our sister-in all the way from San Pedro, La Isla Bonita, who always have these prayers linked and ready to share with all of us for us to be blessed. And she always say, I am too blessed to be stressed. And this morning we link with our friend Delve all the way from San Pedro. Good morning, Delve.
Good morning, Mr. Cheke. Good morning, all the radio listeners.
Yes, it's a wonderful day.
Good morning. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
A bright and beautiful day, thanks God.
Yeah, we're rising and shining and going and moving and getting things together, you know.
Yes, Mr. That's the best way to start the morning, you know, despite the pains and the aches.
Yeah.
Life and strength.
Yeah, when I wake up the morning and, you know, I look in at the mirror sometime, my wife, they ask me, why do if I look in at the mirror to comb my hair because I don't got too much? I tell her, no man, I look for myself and remind myself that it's another day and remember what I promised to do in my life, that not to try to get vexed, not to try make any disappointment keep me back, and I'm going positive today once again. So I keep up the rules, you know.
Yes, I have to remind myself some days, Mr. Cheke.
That's true, girl, because sometimes, like, you know, they say sometimes life tells tools on you, but you have to remind yourself that, hey, this is my commitment. This is my commitment where I look for this. So I know you look for lose focus. A lot of things happen, why not worry about it? I say yesterday is dead and gone. You know, and tomorrow is not promising, so let's live the best of today.
Yes, sir.
So on that note, I would like to ask you to bless us today.
Yes. All right. Almighty and Heavenly Father, Lord, I just want to give you thanks once again for this day. Thank you for blessing us, oh God, with the breath and the gift of life. Thank you for covering and preserving us throughout the night. Lord, and as we shine forth in this day, may our light be ever reflective of you. May whatever it is that we do or say or share with others, Lord, may it all be done to bring honor and glory to your name. And I just want to give you thanks, Lord, for how wonderful, how amazing you are. Thank you for blessing us with another opportunity, Lord, to uncover and to discover the blessings that you have in store for us. I pray for every person listening. I pray for those in the studio this morning that you may continue to enlighten them, Lord. Continue to guide them as they do what they love, Lord, powered by you. I give you thanks, Lord, for how wonderful and amazing you are. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen and amen and amen. Delve, that was so great with that prayer. You know, Delve, I was looking at the situation of some women who goes through battered life and have some hard time. But you know, this weekend, the United in Christ Evangelical Church is having a women's conference, you know, and want to remind the women who are going through these situations in life to come to the United in Christ Evangelical Church. They'll be having a special guest speaker from Chicago, Illinois. Pastor Ann will be there, Pastor Tony, and the entire family of the United in Christ Evangelical Church are invited to this women's conference this Saturday.
All right, that's great, Mr. Chicky. That's great.
Yep. So on that note, I want to say thank you, and we look forward to God the rule. You know?
Yes. God first tomorrow.
All right, good. Okay, then have yourself a wonderful day.
All right, Mr. Chicky. I'll listen to you.
Folks, and we go along right now as we will now be seeing or hearing what the weather is going to be like today. So we'll be checking with the Belize Met Service for today's weather forecast right here on the Sugar City Morning Show. And the general situation for today is been read by yours truly, Robert Cheque Usher, and transmitted right here on Nortevision Channel 10, coming to you from Orange Walk. And the general situation for today being the 12th day of February 2020, mainly fair, warm and dry weather conditions will continue during the next couple of days. So we are good up to Valentine's. The 24-hour forecast, mostly sunny skies today and partly clouded to clear skies tonight. Little or no rainfall is expected. Right now the winds are blowing east to southeast at 10 to 20 knots. The sea state is moderate. As we look at the temperatures for today, in the coast 30 Celsius, 86 Fahrenheit, inland 32 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees in our area. So make sure you drink lot of water. Don't worry about all the sugar flavors. Drink natural water. Sorry. And in the hills it's 28 Celsius, 82 Fahrenheit. Let's take a look at the temperatures for tonight. In the coast, 27 Celsius, 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and right here inland it's 23 Celsius, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's for tonight. And in the hills it's 20 Celsius, 68 Fahrenheit. Advisories, watches, and warnings. Small craft caution in effect for gusty winds and occasionally rough seas. All right, so make we take that very seriously as we go to the outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for similar weather conditions to prevail. A low tide we're experiencing a low tide which occurred at 6:34 this morning, followed by a high at 12:30 this afternoon, and a low tide at 6:45 p.m. and a high tomorrow at 12:50. And the sun was up this morning bright and early at 6:21, and it will set at 5:53 today. And the moon will set today at 9:08 and rise once again at 9:36 p.m. That is your general weather forecast brought to you by the Belize Met Service and certainly by your Universal Radio and Nortevision Channel 10. At this time, folks, I want to say good morning to one of my great friends. Easy Glenn is in the house. Good morning, Easy Glenn, and welcome to the Sugar City Morning Show.
Well, good morning, Sir Chicky. I want to say good morning, Sugar City. Buenos dias, Waififi Napi Shang Shang Walong. Good morning, countrywide.
And I want to sing one of these songs for you this morning, but I know I get in your nerves today. But I just give you the lead chorus. How you go? The chorus that was sung when I learned from way back in 2008. I've been here from about 2005, 2006.
Okay.
Who do you think you are?
Why you hit me that one?
Yeah. Original, right?
Original. I mean, come on.
Yeah, artist. But you know what, Easy Glenn? You know the hurricanes. We're not in no hurricane season right now, but the hurricane, Orange Walk like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
If you try run over the running rebels.
Oh yeah, the basketball team. All right.
And the running rebels stopped there.
Yeah, it stopped the hurricane.
Stopped the hurricane.
The hurricane turned into a storm.
You know the hurricane strong, right?
Yeah, but then broke on right down. Yeah.
No, the hurricane come and the rebels stop the hurricane. So who they call now? After the hurricane, the bandits they come.
So the bandits from
Belmopan.
Belmopan.
Yeah, the bandits they come this week for try to see if they could stop the running rebels.
No. I doubt they could stop the rebel boy. They're rebel in it. Then they move. So I support the rebel. I sorry, because the Sugar City I did. So
yeah.
And I watch them the way how they young boy they exercise.
Yes,
boy.
man.
I see them every day when they
Yeah.
Go work out or so, no?
Yeah. So if the rebels could have stopped a category 5, they must could stop the bandits.
Definitely.
So we look forward to that.
Yes, man. Yes,
But apart from everything, when we discuss the politics and so, Easy Glenn, how is life out there, man?
Well, I just want to say, the first thing I want to say, congratulations to Minister Pat.
Oh, yes.
Right,
yes.
I'd like to say congratulations to Brother Hugo, Minister Pat. Right,
Yeah.
so
Deputy Prime Minister.
Deputy Prime Minister and
Minister.
the Vagrant Bedrin.
Yeah.
Vagrant Bedrin. And if I not make mistake, I think he's the youngest in the parliament.
Yeah.
Sir Chiki.
And he represents the people of Corozal North.
Mm-hmm. Humble man.
Yeah.
No, so I like to say a big up to him as well and his crew out there, and also his staff at the Lands Department. No.
Yeah, and the first time I see the man with a necktie yesterday.
First time you see I with a necktie, no? Right. When I always talk to him, he knows somebody, he talk very humble, and they give you good advice. So I take off my hat to him, no?
Yeah.
But this morning we're supposed to be having a press conference as well.
Yeah.
In Belize City.
Yeah, we are.
And I want to say that any decision that the Prime Minister make, it's for betterment for the party.
Yeah.
You know, so this morning we'll see what will be the outcome of that. But regardless of that, Brother Chiki, I made a come and so forth, and I listen to Sani Baiza and some of the next radio station, man. Like, you know, like they just...
And got hurry right now, what?
Yeah, like the way I listen to the people, man, I said, geez, the whole they could get any kind of license, like they didn't watch them out. You understand me?
Yeah, like the lot of things libelous when you see it on TV.
This is what I'm saying. Then it look like they pick up one crazy man. I know him personally.
Oh.
I know him personally.
What brother will always go down for city?
We come and he not that city in somewhere around Kaya Belmont and Minister Boots brother, no?
Oh, he not Boots brother?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, man, shy tongue.
Why he behave so?
I tell you, no, everybody gonna full that card, you know.
Yeah.
No, everybody gonna full that card. And if you're a puzzle, once you're a puzzle, PUP won't set you up. So I don't make no event space in my head at all, friends.
Yeah, well, but Orange Walk look cool and nice.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man.
Everything settled in.
Yes, the only thing, like I always tell you, the PUP, then the roll, the eye, wrong, all the Johnny, he started to worry. In the hell of this, hell of that. That's why I say I no listen to no noise in the market, you know. I check my change. And the next thing, like I tell you, the United Democratic Party already show unity and strength.
Yeah.
When I went to that convention and I went out there, that the first time, and I had to tell you, with the old Civic and the new Civic now, I never see so packed in ages, so packed like that.
Yeah.
And that shows the United Democratic family. You understand me?
They show support over the entire country.
Yes, man. That bring cold seed for me when I gone out there eat tamales. So and then say, boy, I got some black dinner for you, easy.
What? Yeah?
Yeah, man. Me know the play. I lash left, right, and center. And I enjoy myself. So and then I like, easy, Glenn, I want you to big me up when you hit the top show.
Yeah.
You understand me? So I want to big up the tamales lady. Well, give me 2 tamales, right? With the vegetable. Mommy, that was nice.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
The drums that never come in, though. The drums from Griga.
No, I mean, see the lead drums anyway.
What the marching?
Yeah, where Patrick may bring and so forth, no?
So the Papa never bring the drums in?
I don't know, maybe they
usually bring the drums.
Yeah, he always rock the thing, but when I reach them, remember, we made up on the road, so we come in kind of late-ish as well, no?
By the time you reach the place, we pack already.
Don't pack, don't jam.
I see him. I don't see how big that flag may big, but I see it there one big like one crane. Now, what kind of size of UDP flag them got out there?
Why that I call that the massive flag where we touched there in 2000 in 2008.
That flag may come out?
Yes, man. 2008, that flag then raised up right there by
Youth for the Future?
No, cursed by Santino's there where we got Save You.
Oh, that right there, even there?
By Save You. Anytime I said, boy, look, if we call, if my whole family call, at least we could use it. You understand? Because it was big. That you know got no flag there from PUP were big like that, sir.
Yeah.
And when they haul out the flag were kind of big, you see stain there, you see another stain. So that poor flag then I must have got that for decades in PUP. So I am saying that, Chicky, it's always good when you there with vibrant people and you have people where they work. Where they work, when not just they sit down and they talk and so forth. No?
Yes, sir.
So that's why I support my party. I am sorry.
Yeah, well, on that note, Easy Glenn, we are through with our opener for this morning. We have our C1 coming up. And so what we'll be doing right now, we'll be taking our first break of the morning right here on the Sugar City Morning Show. And we will be sharing some commercial messages with you all. And right after that, then we'll be back right here on Norte Vision, Channel 10.
That's right. Make a tell about some of them rusty PUP too.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm going to do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you are registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. DigiNet Boost is countrywide. taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Sartaneja and Copperbank, and part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's Wednesday, folks, and it's 27 minutes after 7 o'clock as we're here with you. Myself and Easy Glenn started early, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome my brother, my great brother, like a father to me, a father figure, and a friend forever and ever and ever. RC1, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Robert Chakiyosha.
And those are true words what I'm saying. All right?
Easy Glenn, good morning to you.
Morning,
This man make I feel like I'm so old, you know. But I want to tell you what, I prefer the term brothers.
Oh,
You understand?
that's right.
Brothers, and good morning to all of you, and good morning to all our viewers and listeners this morning. And we want to thank God for opening a brand new window for each and every one of us. It's a brand new day, and whatever we start to do today for the rest of our lives is what's going to count.
Yeah, RCM, I believe it was yesterday when we were talking about father and son, and yesterday you were talking about your two sons, Chap and Jason, on the same team, but we were talking about basketball.
Yes.
Yes. And last time, a team coming from Belize City called it Hurricanes.
Yes.
And I said they called a Category 5 Hurricane, but the Running Rebels broke up the Hurricane.
Yeah.
And this Friday, the Bandits, they come.
Well, yes. You see, basketball, that one very exciting game. It has three components. It have one, a guidance to the coach. It have one, a team effort. And then it have one of individual concern. For example, the coach will coach you how to dribble the ball, shoot the ball, pass the ball, set up the plays, the formation. The team will ensure that when the point guard say 1, you don't know where you go. When they say 2, you know what to do. However, when the individual get the ball, he must know what to do with it. Or she, because now we got female basketball teams too. Right. So you must know what to do with it. Yes. So when they say the ball is in your hand, then you decide. I can recall.
You used to play too?
Yes, I used to. We used to play here right at the old Muffles College basketball court downtown Sugar City. But I also played basketball at St. Thomas Aquinas High School. I was on the basketball team. Okay. I had a good coach who did a lot of training, they train you how to we had summer training. We had about 3 months running plays, and they have a big ball, they call it a medicine ball. So we trained with this and worked the plays and everything without touching on basketball. By the time the coach gave us a basketball to go and dribble, do exercises and whatnot, they felt very light because with the medicine ball, they want heavy ball, and we have to work it like one basketball. Okay. You understand? So that in other words, taught you want to maneuver, to be able to have the balance. All these things it seem easy, but it takes a lot of practice. And they always say, how you practice, that's how you play. If you practice leave it, you can only play leave it. And not just like what you see on TV, like you say the late Kobe and Jordan go up and do them back dunk and so. No, you got to practice that. Yep. Otherwise, you will break your wrist, you will break your finger. Yep. So, it's exciting. I've always loved basketball.
Yeah, well, we want to hope for the best for the Orange Walk Running Rebels.
Absolutely. When I have the game Friday, no?
Friday,
right? Well, by the time I hope I reach in time for my journey.
Yeah, but RCM, Minister Aragon was supposed to be here today, but he called me early and said that he has a meeting with the Prime Minister and the other representatives today. Do you have a release there from the party?
Well, this is only the UDP Constitution on the UDP Party Convention. Okay. And let me read it so that we get every word according to the release.
Right.
All right. And this release is dated Tuesday, February 11, 2020. And it's the United Democratic Party. It says UDP Constitution on Party Leader Convention, press release. For avoidance of doubt, Article 9 of the United Democratic Party's Constitution clearly outlines the process of selecting a new party leader. In line with the Constitution of Belize, our party's constitution allows an individual to serve as party leader for 3 parliamentary terms only. A leadership convention like that held on February 9th, in which the outgoing party leader is serving his final term, permitted by the Constitution, is covered in paragraph 7 of Article 9 of the United Democratic Party Constitution. It explains, whenever the party leader is serving the final term permitted by this section, there shall be a session of the National Convention to elect a new party leader. The party leader so elected shall not assume office until the end of the term of the office of the outgoing party leader, or unless the outgoing party leader resigns. No, let me repeat that. The party leader-elect shall not assume office until the end of the term of the office of the outgoing party leader, or unless the outgoing party leader resigns. We'll discuss that in a while.
Yeah.
Right Honorable Dean Barrow still holds the office of party leader of the United Democratic Party. Therefore, the winner of February 9th National Convention is presently the party leader-elect of the United Democratic Party. The Constitution of Belize, in Section 37(2), on the executive, which gives the Governor General authority to appoint a Prime Minister, states, whenever the Governor General has occasion to appoint a Prime Minister, he shall appoint a member of the House of Representatives who is the leader of the political party which commands the support of the majority of the members of that House. For an occasion to appoint a Prime Minister to be triggered, the Governor General would have to be informed by the ruling party that there is a change in the office of party leader. There has been no such change. Our outgoing party leader has not resigned, nor has his term of office come to an end. Simply put, the leader-elect is elect, and the Honorable Dean Barrow is still the party leader and Prime Minister of Belize. He's still the leader of the United Democratic Party.
Yeah. Before we discuss that, RC, I just got a message that says, en español, por favor, se puedes explicar lo que estás diciendo. Maybe you can't read it word to word, but you could break it down and so people could know, because we have Spanish listeners out there.
Of course,
and they are strong supporters
I wish
of
I
the
could
party.
have Chinese to Hindu and anyone, but
well, let's
anyway,
Hindu, understand.
Lo que está diciendo este documento está diciendo de que la Constitución del partido indica, artículo 9 de la Constitución del partido, parágrafo 7 de la Constitución, explica de cuando hay un líder que está en su temporada final, como lo cual está el muy honorable Dean Barrow, dice que habrá una convención para elegir a un nuevo líder del partido. La persona elegido como nuevo líder será el líder elegido únicamente y no tomará posesión hasta que termine el periodo del líder actual, o si el líder actual sale de su posición o lo entrega voluntariamente. El muy honorable Dean Barrow siempre es el líder del partido UDP, así de que el líder de la convención del 9 de febrero es un líder electo y no será líder hasta que el muy honorable Dean Barrow termine su periodo o decide entregarlo. También, para la ocasión, para indicar un primer ministro, cual el gobernador general es la persona que va a ser informado por el partido que tiene la mayoría, allá no habrá ningún cambio hasta que el líder, cual es el muy honorable Níbaro, entregue ese puesto. Así, hasta la fecha de hoy, este momento, no ha habido cambio en liderazgo y el líder que va a salir, el muy honorable Níbaro, no ha resignado y todavía queda como líder y primer ministro hasta que termine su periodo. Eso es lo que dice la sección de la Constitución. Así de que el líder es electo, pero el muy honorable Níbaro siempre sigue siendo el líder del UDP y sigue siendo el primer ministro de Belice.
So you understand that clearly, is it, Glenn?
Yeah, well,
Simple.
I understand it.
But that's why they say there is two great words that forms the party, RC, united and democratic.
Yes. You see, when the United Democratic Party started, remember, it came from different sectors, small little groups. It decided to be a party to include everybody. Looking at the Opposition People's United Party flag and such, it's a two-color, strictly divided on party lines, being those colors. However, the United Democratic Party, in its effort to present to the nation that the party starts to include everyone, including them, decided to design a flag logo to include all citizens of Belize. It had the red and white, and the blue and white, and the flag is red, white, and blue.
Yep.
And in respect and recognition of the 6 districts of which the party intended and is out to work for, it put 6 black dots to indicate the 6 districts. So the flag of the United Democratic Party, red, white, and blue, and the 6 dots, was designed to include all people of Belize and all districts of Belize, to include and represent everything that was called Belize, as compared to the People's United Party, where it has only blue and white, the only for one section. And that is why you see, even in the presentation, there has always been a division, and the United Democratic Party symbols has been and is one to include everyone. And when you include everyone, democracy allows participation, comments, and opinions.
Open.
And 3 of us here may be looking at the camera, but 3 of us may have different opinions of what we see and how we see it. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, if we were to say, well, which is the best angle, looking at it, side of it, 2 out of 3 decide, that is democracy, the majority.
Yeah.
And so the United Democratic Party in the process also created within its constitution mechanisms for strength, mechanisms for adjustment, mechanisms for change, because there always must be monitoring and evaluation.
Yeah.
We're going into a general election this year. The party is under a situation that it has to deal with. The Right Honorable Dean Barrow will be having a meeting this morning to be dealing with this. That is it. That is within the framework of the party constitution, of democracy, and whatever the outcome happens, the party is bigger than anyone.
Yeah.
And what is important this morning is that the leadership, when I speak leadership, remember there's a central executive, there's a cabinet, which is the executive of government.
So this is no one-man show.
No, not a one-man show. So that when a decision is made, it is made in consultation. No. The People's United Party now, I don't know what their mechanism is to deal with these issues. But whether my child fails or he's disrespectful, I have to deal with it. That is being mature, and that is being straightforward in being honest with the people. So, whatever results happen today, or the announcement, which I don't know and none of us know, because that is being chaired by the Right Honorable the Prime Minister. Yes. But the process we're seeing is one that the United Democratic Party is putting in play democracy in its true meaning.
Yeah, well, Easy Glenn, we know how the Prime Minister do it, right? The Prime Minister do it for the betterment of the party and the betterment of the country, I believe.
And in consideration of all the party supporters who attended the convention, to ensure that's a sacred vote and sacred participation, that the party continues to move forward in solidarity.
Yeah, because we know the things that they come out from Utah, those are allegations. But still, it's staining the leader-elect of the party to some extent, right? But it could be that he has nothing to do with it, or he never received nothing, like when people say, anybody could say anything, right?
Right, Jackie, but when you look again, you say what's coming out of Utah. What about the $1.4 million then that went to the PUP?
Yeah, well, we don't hear much about that.
But exactly the point is that when you look at Utah, that is in the United States of America.
Yes.
And if we look at the media on former ministers of the People's United Party named with huge sum of money, 700,000, other 1.4 million, and other things that some of them have been mentioned in the media, not by me.
No.
And then you look at those, for example, when you look at the certificate of a less than half an acre of land in Benke being sold for that $1.4 million. Wow. You know, I don't know if that half an acre of gold or what, but I don't know anybody with any sense would tell you that it values that. So there are things, if you're going to look, to me, if you're going to look at one side, look at the other side. You must look at both sides to be able to make a choice. Hay que ver los dos lados para tener la decisión. Cuando salió el documento a la luz de que una propiedad, según la noticia en Benque, medio acre, que se le vendió y está firmado por miembros de la oposición por $770,000 americanos, $1.4 millones por la mitad de un acre de un terreno que está vacante, que no tiene nada en ello. Imagínense, en cualquier aldea en este país, gente tiene un terreno, tal vez tiene hasta 5 acres, y nunca en su vida ellos van a pensar, pues, mis 5 acres vale $1.5 millones con nada. Así hay que examinar de dónde viene la información, a quiénes está mencionando, y hay que poner todo a su medida. Así que no solo decir, que esto le está pasando al UDP, pero ¿qué le está pasando al PUP? Hay que ver también de que los que quieren acusar se están viendo en el espejo también.
You understand, Easy Glenn, you understand what Mr. Campos is saying, right?
That's right.
So, come in.
Like I said, and he's totally right. He's totally right, because I always said to myself, because if you're to watch one, you have to watch the next. And I never ever, in my whole history of my life, I never see PUP leaders hauling no ministers or so forth and discipline them or have no kind of forum in terms for answer to the public and the citizen of this country. And like Brother Ruben said, millions of dollars they squiddle. And then we say so.
Yeah.
That they get on the media and say so themselves. So from the time you're not seeing no kind of transparency within the party there, that's mean you're the stone heart or empty mango tree. They don't have no kind of transparency. They have no kind of presentation, because under the United Democratic Party, as something happened, the PM, he answered to the public. Which time you see Said Musa them come answer to the public with the millions of dollars in squiddle, all even with DFC.
And the next thing we need to put on the table of the national conversation, the dialogue, is I heard on the media and on the news one speech by the leader of the opposition. We had a discussion with one of the party supporters, and he said, I spend millions out of my own pocket. Where you getting millions? 2, he said, they want to take the money out of the country and they carry the millions and never bring back the millions.
You heard that too, Easy Glenn?
Has the leader of the opposition come straight forward to the nation, call a press conference to tell the people, you know what, I said this because I know that my colleague ministers took out these millions will belong to the people of Belize, and as the new leader, I know and tolerate that because I go one next way and not. What he does, he hugged there and everything like nothing happened. But he will point one finger at the UDP, and the rest they point at he. You understand? So you can see the leadership of the United Democratic Party versus the PUP. The United Democratic Party, you have to take the bull by the horn. You must do something so that the people can say, well, you know what, a child or me, something, we need to get to the bottom of it. But the PP is silent. They want to continue to embrace this. When you look at the history of their guilt in what they are speaking about today, one wonders, well, why are they still in the political arena?
Thank you.
You understand? So you can't point at me when one finger, when you got 10 fingers for yourself. Because the things you're telling me is like you're looking in the mirror and talking to yourself and expect other people to believe you that you're talk to somebody else.
Yeah.
You understand? So the People's United Party have a lot to answer. When you look at the media, when you look at Channel 7 and look at how in certain instances it is alleged that even the son of former Prime Minister Musa received some money for some dealing and whatnot. So, but do you hear them calling a conference and say, well, let me explain to you what happened. Let me be truthful to the people. Let me say this to the people. No, they don't want to face the people. But in reality, at the end of the day, the soldiers and generals of the United Democratic Party are going to stand firm, and when elections call in 2020, the UDP will rise to the occasion again, and the UDP will form the next government. Because you see, it's not the realization of not facing situations. The UDP face it, and whenever a situation has always arisen, the Right Honorable Dean Barrow has always had the humility to say, I must deal with it, I will deal with it.
Yeah.
And that's a difference in leadership.
But
That's
Easy
right.
Glenn, in 2006 when Senaida made look for come in power, and that the first time when the UDP won all the municipality over the country, and after the move into 2008 and we win the big election, then we got a lot of heat that sit at the time with the PUP, right?
Yeah, no feet, and like I always say, and I'll tell you how. Let me use this as an example. I got big coal in my eye. Ruben Corner, he got one bigger one in a big one cross the next side. Excuse me. Brother Ruben said, now easy, you got one big coal in your eye. Why not take out that coal? Huh? You see how, you want to help you take out that coal out of your eye? But Brother Ruben got too big nut in your eye too.
No.
So how he want help me take out the least speck out of my eye when he have too big speck in my eye? And this the PUP, they want to tell we and they put it the PM should resign. We asked the Prime Minister and Dean Barrow to resign.
Call election now.
Call election now with a funny voice. Well, make I tell you something, Johnny. If you want to call election, you call one. But make I tell you this. Nobody got no trust in a PUP no more. You understand me? Because like Ruben said, you sell the light, you sell the water, on the squiddle millions of dollars. Millions. I don't know the top and they holler this and holler that. Member used to post to the Carlson name right now and answer to the Belizean people and they say, man, you know when I made a holler about bring back the millions of dollars, you know that who I made a refer to? I made a refer to Said. I made a refer to that one there. You know, see when the man then talk about name call a youth, I tell you long time that this man when he came to Belize, the Ralph House, they meet this man, and this man they wash up a hand with PUP long time. And PM had came out and said it. You understand me? But like I say, when they catch the one Miami with the briefcase of money, they never said nothing. When Said Musa driver, they sell passport or you're the passport, they pick up foot and they run out of the safe. They no say nothing. When America, the Amnesty International, put up Samuel's face against the wall, that the FBI place, I was there, I was in Texas. They faced against the wall for the CIA and the FBI. And I am telling you, Miss Antoinette Moore, who had tried the case with Mason, I am telling you that she had write the Amnesty International and speak about how corrupt the PUP, they so corrupted, and they gonna put one licking pan a woman husband. This is so far I could remember, I could flashback, I got good retainance. You understand me? So I am saying that my Prime Minister for this country, he not to take one. And I want you to show me, I always say, show me which minister for PUP or so forth will end up in some kinkiness. Show me one where they call in and get rid of. You show me one. So you could do the comparison, man. You could just check the report card. You understand me, Brother Ruben?
Of course, of course. You see, in this political thing, we know that there is a fight for power. There is a fight for wanting to go out there and do things for the people. However, historically, and history will tell you this, prior to 2008, when, for example, the government put a freeze in increments, no increment for nobody. The economy was stagnant. The economy was not moving. There was no money, no raise or pay for teachers, no nothing. Things stand still. We can't go no more. When the UDP was elected from 2008 to the present, the Prime Minister went on a scheme of infrastructure development so that there can be access to the beauty of your country of Belize. If you don't have access, I can't go in there and develop. And it's one that even the first worlds are looking. When you look at the plan of rural development, for example, in the United Kingdom and in Europe and whatnot, their main direction is infrastructure for people to be there. Prime Minister started this program and it's still going on. 2, we talk about poverty in Belize. When we talk about poverty, the government had to decide the best way to deal with poverty is to educate your people so that they'll be able to take care of themselves individually. And you put an educational plan. 2, the government realized that teachers are so important and valuable that they needed to be rewarded and created a program that every year they get one increment and a raise of pay. Never before. Even though they criticized the Minister of Education, they've been receiving these things. You know, and there has been, for example, a decentralization of bodies to be able to run things individually rather than having a micromanagement approach to this. Now, the United Democratic Party created a whole atmosphere in this country. Prior to 2008, how many people would have dare go out there and talk against the government? You know, they're afraid. There was fair rule. There was a cloud of fear all over this country. After United Democratic Party, up to now, people say when they want, how they want, anything, because the United Democratic Party opened that window to give Belizeans the right to self-expression as guaranteed by the Constitution of Belize and the human rights approach from the United Nations. So the United Democratic Party has been able to provide this. And why does this happen? Why did this happen? Because only when people become involved can you listen to the cries of the people to do a better job. You see, governments are perpetual. Like village councils, every 3 years you change. It don't matter who you have. Municipal elections, every 3 years you get election. General elections, every 4 or 5 years you got elections. It's perpetual. What does perpetual mean? It's continuous. Why is it continuous? Because you will not finish everything here, and you continue and you continue. And the United Democratic Party has a track record of continue developing this nation, even with criticism.
Still they do it.
Even with criticism, the UDP government has stood firm and continued to put development in Belize because it is the right thing to do.
So united with the United Democratic Party.
Precisely, that's exactly.
Take us on a break, RC.
Well, folks, you know, it's interesting to talk and discuss affairs of our country and our political persons. But to be able to do that, We need participation. You need to get involved, because at the end of the day, when polls are called, all of us who are registered go and vote. Tu voces, tu voto.
Yeah.
So go and register. And register today.
Yeah, so
with that, we take a break.
Yeah, we'll be right back after these commercial messages right here on the Sugar City Morning Show on Norte Vision Channel 10.
Complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
This soup not got no taste. I can't even feed it to my dog. It needs no salt. And I have no salt. I don't have no money. I wonder when this man I get paid. John! I hope you know that down the street they played no bad picnic.
Mom, you know what? I just came from Miss Mary's house and she said she was renting her extra room on air something.
It's Airbnb, John. Didn't you listen to the BTB? Did you know it ad last week on television?
Okay, Mom, Airbnb. But still, we have an extra room and we could rent for extra cash for my new school books.
That's a good idea, John. We'd have to first register it with the BTB. But I don't have time for that right now. I need salt.
But babe, you know something? John is right, you know, we need money, but we need to get it the correct way, so we need to register the room. I wish I know about this before. Let's go, son. Let's go register the room one time at BTB.
But I need some salt. John! 2 of a kind.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such a room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan Muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walktown. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
The ongoing technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
2019 was a milestone year for overnight tourist arrivals in Belize. There were over 500,000 overnight tourist arrivals, a new record for Belize. Over the past decade, Belize's overnight tourism sector has grown by more than 100%, increasing from 241,000 in 2010 to just over 503,000 in 2019. The National Sustainable Tourism Master Plan set a goal to achieve 556,000 overnight stays by 2030. With 10 years to go, we've already achieved 90% of this goal. This success can be attributed to aggressive marketing initiatives, new international flights, and working closely with local and international agencies and partners. The BTB thanks our tourism stakeholders for your role in this remarkable achievement. Together, we will continue to grow Belize's image as the best destination in the region.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. The time now is exactly 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Easy Glenn, RC1 and Robert Checker Usher. RC, somebody sent me a text and asked to explain about the cabinet meeting, the cabinet that will be held today. It's not a cabinet issue today, right?
No. The party leader is calling a meeting with all the 31 delegates plus the new standard bearers would make it about what? 33, and that's it.
Okay.
No. I am in no position to comment on anything on that. You know that whatever happens, there happens. The party later on will have a say on the issue, but I can't say anything on that.
But we know that the party leader, he always act in the best field for the party and an extension with the country of Belize, right?
Absolutely. That's what it goes, and certainly we hope today that when the leader of the opposition call a press conference, he will name and tell the nation who are those persons from his party where to go the millions, and tell him, look, I will call upon so and so for bring back the millions, and then he will explain also to the people how less than half an acre of land costs $1.4 million, and how we can process through these things and whatnot. And furthermore, he will I hope tell the nation that he will not tolerate to be the leader of certain members who have been charged or with allegations of corruption within his party also. He's going to clean up. So if he wants to be a leader that is fighting corruption, he has to start to clean for his own house. And he got the opportunity this afternoon to tell the nation that.
Not only his own house, not only his own house, he need to clean up his own self.
Yeah.
I just hope they're not dumb will write a script for her.
Yeah.
Because the last time Dum write a script for her, I don't know how he could be one leader and he going to read that. Man, that song so it looks so wawa and song so shameful. I don't know who write that script for her, Brother Ruben, the last time. And it one party they laugh at her. That's why I want to know when he talk about corruption and so, Brother Chicky, then the essence of corruption, then the essence, then we get pan on media and they holla bring back the millions of dollars. Then we get pan on media and you hear the media and say, oh, the passport, they pick up foot, they run. Then we gone and sell the water. Then we gone and credit the port to Lucas Pat. And then people have got nerves for come and they holler about corruption. Watch what they do with the 20 million, Ruben, when they come for poor people housing. Send it in a Ashcraft account. Make I show you how for we Prime Minister transparent. Send me slice to the 20 million. The 20 million reach back the lease. It gets the PM had given CSI Musa Peace we end up send the money in Ashcraft account because he had win his constituency. Who have transparent now? Who be open up to the people? Then you talk about a press conference. I just hope with a funny voice the boy. I don't know how he could get the nerves. How? You understand why they tell you? So I am saying, whatsoever decision the Democratic Party and the executive body they made today, I can't speak about it. You understand me? Because that's internal, and when they make the decision, it will be open up to the public. You understand me? But we don't know PUP. We are here. We the dodge behind no long posts and so and anything they meant. So I am saying, everything that you see this Prime Minister do is transparent. And when we get in a government 2008, I tell you the amount of long posts when Dean Barrow had on his shoulder. One government, I still say it, one government sustain itself by taxes and revenue. And then people have privatized everything. Till they even sell out the pound yard. When city council had first get in, we the work at the pound yard, we didn't know the pound yard don't sell. We didn't know the pound yard don't sell. And these, like I say, you compare the two together and you want to see. Man, what's the education system? First you used to have the ghetto youths there and people and so forth, the young people they drop out of college and different thing. So end up at kids and so they couldn't afford their education. They open nice school. Watch Miss Finnegan program. You got some man where you could have never believed me and work the Radisson. You got some man where you never believed me and work in a security.
Yep. Step up.
My God, man, we have to give people when they do you can't holler that. Oh, that's why I always say, you know, when you watch PUP, I think they bring coal seed pan your career where they go on. Then I climb the mango tree. Say the mango tree today full of mango. 1 2 ripe one today, you know what PUP are do? They want to climb the tree, feel if the mango ripe, jump back down, and pick up stone for try stone it down. Then Alan Barton Alan Barton. So I just hope today, whosoever the right for Johnny, I hope they're not dum-dum. Because I dum-dum right for the last time. Then Audrey Maturan and girl, man, then lady, they need to get their act together. Audrey need to get the act together. Because I could tell she has her attorney, it's despicable. The only case she may win now a case where the boy plead guilty for. You hear why they tell you. And then they right wrong, they criticize left, right, or center. Huh? And then, boy, look, you know.
But does allegation condemn every good thing that this government has done? In the last independence speech, the Prime Minister gave a speech, and when it comes to something very important of the country, in the country of Belize, is education. And he said that now that all students that goes to government high school from 1st to 4th form, they were getting a subsidy.
Well, you see, again, that two-part statement you make, you know,
yes.
One referring to allegations. Allegations, I could say anything I want more anybody.
You could say I drink your coffee, don't you?
Yeah, but suppose I know, to begin with, suppose I know you got coffee in there. And you got coffee in there. You understand? Maybe the tea, maybe the water. You understand?
Yeah.
And easy Glenn, they drink a coffee. I assume that coffee.
Yeah.
It could be Milo, it could be Ovaltine.
Yeah.
You understand?
Or
the bitters. Hey, I am only assuming allegations. Allegations, not because me and you say the truth.
Yeah.
You understand? We may be close, but we not say what in a cup.
But I ask if there are allegations they look for like hamper or distract the people from the good things that the government is doing.
The government continues to perform and work for the people day to day.
That's right.
Okay? There is a policy on educational enhancement, on security, on infrastructure continuation, road works. You understand? The entire government is functioning. It's functioning. It not stop. You know, you have meetings to be able to plan and strategize while you move forward. And that is why you go to any NGO or even any program. When you do a plan and you start a program, how will you know how far we're going or where we're there? You have to monitor it. You have to evaluate it. And after you evaluate it, you have to decide whether you will make adjustments and changes. True. Because you make changes and adjustments for betterment. So the United Democratic Party is a party that takes time to monitor and evaluate. And if other directions need to be made, well, they will be made. But that is the right of democracy and the democratic process to be exercised. And the United Democratic Party, under the leadership of the Right Honorable Dean Barrow, is the only party who is doing that. Easy Glenn just mentioned that somebody write the leader of the opposition speech. He just said that maybe the leader of opposition will tell the nation what happened with the millions and what he talked about. So you see, you can see the difference. You know that, of course, there is public discussion. Todos están comentando. Pero como dice el dicho, ¿no? El UDP va a trabajar, va a monitorear, va a hacer una evaluación y lo que se tiene que hacer para mejoramiento para el partido de la nación, lo va a hacer. Mientras el otro partido no quiere hacer esas cosas, no quiere tomar decisiones para monitorear, evaluar, para mejorar. Quieren ir con el mismo seguimiento allá pensando que la gente no sabe. La gente ve cosas históricamente, la gente sabe qué es lo que está pasando, pero hay que analizar y presentar lo mejor que es posible para la nación.
I see, but you know, like when it comes to this project going to Sartaneja, man, you know all those communities, right? They got Kapabank, they got Chunush, they got Sartaneja, they got the butterfly sanctuary, they got the Manatee sanctuary, and they got the beautiful water at Sartaneja. You know how much them people are benefit back there from the new road?
Well, yeah, you see, again, that is the infrastructure program continuation. Yes. Es un seguimiento en el desarrollo de programas de infraestructura. Hay mucho más que hacer. Hay que hablar también de que se tiene que pavimentar el camino de Toa-Hill a Giddy Grass, se tiene que pavimentar de Douglas de San Pablo a Douglas, o Douglas a San Pablo, se tiene que pavimentar Caledonia. Hay mucho que hacer. El trabajo no ha terminado. El trabajo sigue. ¿Ok? Así, pero no todo se hace en un jalón. ¿No? Ni en una familia.
Well, maybe, Ruben. Maybe again, because I tell you already that Dum right for his speech. You mess wrong right in his speech today. Dum right. Then take away all contract. Because that's the way usually they say. And if you talk about take away contract, if you get in, I don't know that when you are get in. Anytime I get in, I want to take away contract. And I want to reduce poverty. You know, me got decades to reduce poverty. You know, me got decades for me fix their road and so forth and give some people some contract. But what you do? Then you the talk about take away contract. Now who you think you the try to talk about take away job from the ordinary man there where they work out there on the street? And if you take away any of their contract, and then people, nobody bleach their contract and so forth, you want half to pay them off. So, that free money you get out of the public purse.
Yeah, but I think
that free money, I don't know where he is smoke. I don't want to know where Johnny is smoke.
When you think about cancel contract, you look for take people out of job as well.
This is what I am saying, that the ordinary man they talk about. The ordinary people there where you sit up on the street and the way they flag and they tell the traffic then go, that the ordinary man where you see they shovel up the side of the thing that the ordinary man he talk about.
You see, we have a good example in Orange Walk, Miss Norelli Gonzalez, a Belizean. They happen to be UDP, so they get victimized. In the home, they got family with illness, difficulty. When the Petrocaribe came to do the Northern Highway through Orange Walk all the way to Trial Farm.
Oh yeah.
That lady happened to get a job.
Yeah, me get a job.
Get a job, and I tell you, that person, you could see and feel how loving and grateful she was to have a government create a program so that women can also participate to help their family. So when you look and examine the entire picture, the United Democratic Party has done and created works, like you said, contrary to the opposition, to ensure that women have a place in society to go to work and assist themselves, assist their family, and be a significant contributor to the development of our country. You see? So how was that atmosphere created? It was created by policies of a government that cared for young people, women, and included everyone.
And a government which
you understand?
Working.
And it's a compassionate government. A compassionate government. You think it's easy for any government to say, teachers, I want to give you a raise a pay every year? Where that money come from? It come from the taxpayers. Every person will go buy and pay GFC in any stores, contributing to all those things. You understand? And right now, let me just finish that. And teachers, we know that, well, I love Uno and I appreciate it. If it wasn't for teachers, I wouldn't be here. And I really appreciate it. However, we must also realize that just like how when we teach a class, sometimes only, if you look at the PSCs, 5% pass, 10% pass. People will ask, teacher, how come only 5% of your students pass? That don't mean we don't love you. But what? We have to monitor what happened, evaluate it, and improve it. Upon that, the government still give a raise of pay, hoping that within the framework of the association and unions of teachers, within themselves say, how can we address these issues? It affects the student and the parents. Yes. Parents play a very vital role in educating your children in manners, respect. Good morning, good afternoon. I remember checking the first thing you say, good morning, teacher. Good morning, classmate. Yes. Good morning, Baba. Good morning, neighbor. Yes. I mean, even if you don't answer me. So it's a fiber of everybody doing things. And when you see the benefits, then we must realize that we are going the correct way.
When Mr. Glenn talk about what the leader of the opposition said in the House of Representatives about cancelling contract RC, you were a minister of government. Is it that easy to just go in and cancel all these contracts?
You can't cancel no contract, but you cancel a contract, it costs you a lot of money. You have to pay for everything that was signed there, and then if you go to court, you have to pay for legal fees, you have to pay for the time wasted and everything. And coming to contracts, you know, remember, contracts were given to pave Orange Walk to San Esteban. Contracts were, under the PUP, contracts were given to pave from Orange Walk all the way to Orange Walk South, and you had a big sign there, you know, by the big sign there by the PUP say it will be paved by the paved. We even have the representative there and the Prime Minister at that time who said will be paved. Nothing get done until the United Democratic Party won and paved all the way to Blow Creek. No. The UDP no ask, well, the UDP, it knows that when you open a road for development, the nation grows. The nation grows. You understand? And when it grows, everybody benefits. Because that is what you were elected to do. To work for the people. You understand? When you hire a plumber, you don't ask him if he look handsome, pretty. You hire a plumber because he will get the work and the job done. And the United Democratic Party has been fulfilling and doing its work.
Yeah,
yeah. Well, I could say when they give some contract out, I got good retainers. I could remember good. I remember when they give roof for sex, contract for build some house a fresh pan. They time then they build out a Cuban blocks and all kind of thing. And when you see the house, they kill on one side, my brother. Watch the contract when they give bill. Yeah, whether for your name, bill. When you carry that bill, the council, all what a man do, the block off the bridge there, the leave one piece there, well on piece of iron, yeah, well on next piece there, and bridge, and paint it over, bridge done. Collect time. Time for collect. I am sorry, Brits, but they rust the PUP, they just, like, when my granddad tell me, fire did a parrot backside, I think a cool breeze. So, I am sorry, once bitten, twice shy. You don't go through the yard, you get bite by one dog, you're not going back through there. If you even for go wrong or you jump the fence or you pass through the yard, you're not going back through the yard. And I can remember 2005, when all the teachers, all the people, they come up the Belmont and riot against Said and crowd. They tell the Said, what Said say? When the general public ask a man, what you do with Ralph? Yeah, when you say, the love that I have for Ralph Fonseca, nobody can get between them. But the first man will abandon their ship, will see the ship may sink. He no hang up, he put a life jacket and he say, yeah, where they go on, the ship they sink. I they jump off of this. And that was her spot. Her said, we are messed up. We are trapped between the deep blue sea. And he jump off of the ship and then he no look back. And then Francis Fonseca had get one present, one gift. Cause Francis no work for that, man. Francis and then some dead horse again. They don't work for that. That one gift they give them and they. You understand what they say? And I tell you, PUP good for enriching their own kind. You show me which CARICOM country, which CARICOM country credit their port, not sell it, not palm it out, credit it to Lucas Pat. You show me which UDP government from since Esquivel to now had lent anybody $30 million for 2 shit bucket. 2 shit bucket when Aldo Pena carried at the FC and Halaboy Said say for hold there for me. And lend me 30 million. They get 30. No velo 30 again. Come on, Breds. I tell you that either somebody was very observing. I watch Back in a PUP days, people, they got a KMH hand over fist for dialysis. Till some of them, they end up take money, some of them end up died.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Crossy and Lee wheelchair
End up died. And look, under this government now, we have dialysis ward all over the place, man. Shocks, man.
Yeah.
You give wage. You remember when in under PUP, they get some equipment, they send it to Stan Creek. Said gone, where the Stan Creek? Where the Griga? When you see the equipment there, I roll like Pringles pan. Can't lift the equipment here. Then Universal, take away all the equipment, boy. Huh? Come on. Wait. The lady with mine will take care of her. Had to carry on a court for make you get one at least something from them, man. He wouldn't do to me or you, Brett.
Yeah, RC and Easy Glen, on that note, we'll take our final break of the morning. It's 28 minutes after 8 o'clock. And after these commercial messages, RC1, Easy Glen, and Robert Cheque Usher will be back right here on Nortevisión, Channel 10.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. What you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here. So me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man. No.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
Sure, all of that? Well, know that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
These sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longaniza, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How is
know,
everything?
man. Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. All right? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. All right? And I want to market this on Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never knew that. You know what? I finished all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on Lee 1 too.
Alright, cause I thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or a marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Twenty-five minutes away from 9 o'clock. RC1, Easy Glenn and Robert Checker, I'll share with you. Well, RC, what was the big buzz over the weekend was a national convention for the United Democratic Party, and it was a massive one.
Right, thousands of people get together at the Civic Center, and I tell you, I was very happy to see the thousands of supporters and party loyalists there, and it tells you that the people of this country appreciate what their party and government is doing to be able to want to go there. And more people wanted to go there to Chucky. More people.
True, I know.
You know, and there were people inside and there were people outside.
Nobody was forced to go on there.
No, and as you see, the Civic Center so huge. Imagine there were 6,000 people in there. You know, and then people outside and more people are going, tells you that the people of this country, contrary to what the opposition is saying, have faith in the United Democratic Party, appreciate what the UDP government is doing, and are thankful for what the UDP government is doing in terms of the youth, the elderly, health. You know, we don't like to use people name, but there have been people in the opposition who have been using the dialysis machines for their health purposes and whatnot. And so it has been a process of including everyone. And not only that, this UDP government has been and continues to negotiate with all Central America, CARICOM, the world, and Mexico in being able to get our products outside, to be able to look at how we deal with students, how we deal with the poorer people, how we deal with our trade, even with Guatemala. You understand, to be able to forge relationships with them, and how the new president of Guatemala, there's a dialogue with Belize now to see how things will happen and be beneficial to both in terms of the economies, trade. And while the leader of the opposition is talking what he will do one day, whenever he gets there, the UDP is already doing it. He's looking at the playbook of the UDP. He's looking at the events of the UDP, and he talk like, well, like that's something new. But it's something that is happening day to day, and it's improving. So when we take a close examination on the political parties, of course, there's dialogue and opinion and debates as to why you there and why you there. And that is why the UDP under the red, white, and blue and the 6 dots say, look, man, make we open up free speech, media, and everything in this country so that people can feel free to express themselves. And when people express themselves and feel this way, People's United Party don't like that, because they're no used to come and put fear in you, make you afraid for do this, afraid for that. You're not afraid for speak what you think and how you feel. We are Belizean, and we are guaranteed our constitutional rights as Belizeans. Estamos garantizados debajo de la Constitución el derecho para nosotros para expresarnos en cualquier manera que queremos. Y por eso, esas son las aperturas que nuestro partido UDP, Red, White and Blue, abrió para que toda la gente pueda comentar. How you think WhatsApp, Facebook, and that came to being in Belize, open media? Because the UDP government got rid of this, open this, open the doors where the PUP may close it. You understand, Cheke?
Yeah.
So there's so much that we can spend months talking about it here. But what is our job? Our job is to ask people to compare and look. It's an election year. Who is doing more for the country? Who is the country? All of us. Who is the government? All of us. Can you see the investment? Yes, you can. Could you see it before? No, you couldn't. Okay, so you need to move on and do things. Now, in life, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But even in losing, we gain other things.
Yep.
We gain other things.
Yep.
Lessons learned. And it's by falling, by getting up. Remember Jesus on the cross fell 3 times. He not give up. He said, look, I'm here to save the world. And he fell down, knowing that we would fall. But it's not the falling, it's getting up. And the United Democratic Party is going to go through and over these things and evaluate and monitor, like we say, and come out stronger.
Yep.
Stronger. As the fighter for democracy and the right of self-expression in our country. Yeah. Our country believes.
We're not gone, we're just getting stronger.
That's right.
Yes.
And I always say, Brother Ruben, I take off my hat to the government and my party, because I tell you, I judge one political party for a report card. You understand me? And all what PUP report card got on, the loan F and DOCEG 000. Then the next thing to them media house, like my bedroom Jules, well, like the, I don't know, type very provocation or something funny, But Jules, you need to get your act together too. Make I say.
The man know how to grease, man.
Man, you need to get a act together. For we PM not the run through no back door. No people face your music, sir. And you need to start to upgrade some of their equipment and so we got there. Some of their old equipment. Remember one time I find so snaky in a Channel 7, like so much, Be careful, Jules. Man, they snake, they right in there and bite you, boy.
I'm a friend that
I'm a good friend, but I am saying they need, if you get like Rene Senior, you understand me? If you get like the young lady from Creme, where they throw down yourself like who is that pan? And I could tell you this. When Zinc Fence can and sleep in that straff, Creme Crema Mandela, when they gonna sleep with Ashcraft and wake up and consciousness get raped. That who helped them march wrong Belize Bank. You forget that? UDP. When you for sexy walking and dead box with about 2 man, you forget that? When all of we call in solidarity and walking there, I see Ashcraft may want to take what Crema and take what Mandela.
What?
Huh? We forget that. That's why I'm saying, my brother. And that this the way I try to tell you right now. With Johnny. Johnny they talk about take what contract support, so we government just decide why we could. You despite your mouth for your nose. We take where the contract then for to get gas the shells. There's so much government vehicle to get gas the shells. You ever hear any part of the parliament, anybody from parliament all the way and take what Johnny contract? Huh? Man, everybody need to survive. You understand me? Every mouth shall be fed. You understand why they say? And that's why I always say, Brett, I support the United Democratic Party. They don't want to know what color you. They don't want to know how you smell. They don't want to know how handsome you're handsome. Once you got one will, and you got one effort for work and so forth, and you got respect, they help you. They help you, and they don't give you no fish. Like where Said do, with them people too majestically give them one piece of sprat bow, this one piece of tail bow, that you don't know the person when they don't eat that, the next week they come again for another fish. You know, so, on that note, I want to tell them, we to move forward. The United Democratic Party is moving forward. So all the games and all the me not they make me rent one space in my head. Mark, what I tell you about that, Chicky?
Yeah, well, we would like to remind everyone that this Friday the Running Rebels will be playing against the Belmopan Bandits at the Sports Center complex. RC, one your observation.
Randy still play on the team?
He can't, he know they play right now. He work with a Belmopan man.
Okay, so but I know he had there, you know.
Yes.
He now a basketball lover.
Yeah, he usually condone when they have the games, but he know they play. RC, your remarks on that document that you read this morning, and you know the way forward.
Yeah, well, in closing, and thank you for the opportunity and invitation today, is that the party constitution indicates that whenever there is a leader elect, especially when the current leader is going on his last term, going out, that the leader who is also the prime minister remains the leader until such time that that leader gives up the post voluntarily or decides, this is it. In the meantime, the leader that was elected is only leader-elect. Leader-elect. So, the Right Honorable Dimbaro remains the leader of the party. The Right Honorable Dimbaro remains the Prime Minister of this country. Punto final. That's it. That's it. So, the whole country, the whole nation will be awaiting to hear from today's meeting, what will be transpiring. We don't know. We cannot comment. Who are we to comment on something that hasn't even happened yet?
Yeah, true.
I stay far from that. I know my place. I know my place. Right. And I can't preempt nothing that I know nothing about.
Yes.
So we will wait, and I'm pretty sure that whatever is right to be done will be done, because the Right Honorable Dimbaro has always said, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
And so on that, I just want to wish all of you a happy day, blessings, and always remember to tune into Nortevision Channel 10, because the Sugar City Morning Show continues. It's your show, it's your program, and we thank you for tuning in every day.
Tu mensaje para todos los soportadores del partido, RC.
Bueno, tú hablas español, mi hermano, pero no quieres. ¿Tú quieres que haga tu trabajo? Bueno, para todos ustedes aquí, ¿no? Queremos darle gracias a cada uno de ustedes. Claro que sí, por sintonizar con nosotros en Sugar City Morning Show, Nortevisión, Canal 10, y por supuesto queremos invitarle todos los días que participen y pueden llamar al número 302-2170, me parece que siempre es igual,
Sí.
¿no? Así que pueden anotar ese número, 302-2170, para que podamos participar, dialogar y reconocer. Queremos indicarle también al concluir esta producción del día de hoy, de que el primer ministro, muy honorable Dean Barrow, según la constitución del partido, sigue siendo el líder del partido y sigue siendo el primer ministro de Belice. Punto final. Eso es según la constitución del partido y lo que corresponde a lo que es la legalidad de posiciones en este momento. Así que esa es la información. Esperemos durante el curso del día que salen los trámites y qué información nos llegará. Mientras tanto, llegamos al final de esta sesión del día de hoy. Queremos darle gracias a Dios, gracias a cada uno de ustedes por sintonizar y por supuesto mañana, por favor, pónganse en ese canal 10 Nortevisión, Sugar City Morning Show, y les deseo todo lo mejor y bendiciones para cada uno de ustedes.
Your closing remarks for today, Easy Glenn.
Well, I just want to big up the basketball team.
Rebels.
Keep up that workout. Come on, today Friday. I want to big up Miss Connors, cook that really nice dinner and so forth. I want to big up one of the sisters as well, Miss Elizabeth. I want to say to all of the people that must support me and so forth that what will reveal, and the best for the party, and on that note as well, I want to give big respect to both of y'all gentlemen for inviting me here and got me on the show.
On that note, we'd like to remind you that this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. We had a repeat after Channel 7 News, 12 o'clock right here on the same station, and the big live news at 6:30 today. We'd like to thank Raheem for having us live on the air every day, live on the cable and on the on-air, and also on the different social medias that the station is on. RC1, have yourself a wonderful
You too,
day, my
sir.
brother. Always
My
a
brother.
pleasure.
Yes, man.
Yes.
Easy Glenn,
Same
and we
to you.
say good morning to one and all. Have yourself a wonderful day. My name is Robert Checker Usher, and tomorrow we meet again.
Sugar City Morning Show.